The art department at the University of Delaware held an exhibition at a gallery in Philadelphia's northern Liberties neighborhood titled A Meaningful Pursuit. The show is a collection of work in various mediums that beg an answer to questions of the purpose behind creating any work of art. Anthony Vega is the show's curator and has a few of his own works on display. He says his work speaks to the relationship that painting has to romantic and highly conceptual activities.
I think that a viewer can kind of easily look at something, really bright, with, kind of evidently painted, and make kind of a romantic connection to the work. But what's interesting is in my practice, what I'm highly interested in is a very conceptual relationship to the history of painting. So it's much less about the work as a painting and a little bit more of the work as an object in relation to its history.
Vega addresses some of what he tried to illustrate when integrating many diverse works into one show.
These paintings are about the size of 2 Kit Kat bars put together, obsessively manufactured, unbelievably amazing paintings. And incredibly meticulous, and they're kind of awe-striking. And I think that what's interesting is attention of the smallness of those to maybe the largeness of my work.
Dennis Beach is among the artists featured in the show. He named some of those artists who served as his models when he was finding his way.
There were a lot of the minimal artists. Ellsworth Kelly comes to mind, Bryce Martin, Ann Truitt, who died just a few years ago, had a big influence on me. She wrote a few diaries of her work, and I read those a lot. And we're both from the Eastern Shore of Maryland. I felt kind of a connection with her. She does sort of monolithic towers of color, and sometimes I think of a lot of things I do as having that influence in them.
Beach explains his process of developing new works.
I combine things that, the last piece says to me, the next piece, wow, I'm working on this, I'm like, next time, what if I tried different colors on here, a gradation, and that's the piece downstairs. And then, maybe I'll combine curves that I use on a lot of pieces with this idea, so it's sort of a natural growth, the way that we grow, the way that nature occurs, just a slow building that makes it feel right.
Vega says that the University of Delaware often stages exhibits at Philadelphia's Crane Arts because the school has much to offer the region when it comes to art, music, and culture. Information on upcoming events by the University of Delaware Art Department is available online at udel.edu/art. For Stage Magazine, I'm Jim Hilgen.